She doesn't care. She's going to bed.
I just finished. I am so sorry about my voice right now. Wow, that was the first time I spoke this morning. Let me drink some water. Okay, give me a little bit and it'll be back to normal. But I just finished this book. My goal was to finish it at the lake, but once my family showed up, I really didn't do any reading. So I just finished it. And honestly, his first book, The Four Agreements, is so dang good. I absolutely love that. I think I've read that 3 times through. And then I heard that this book was out there. I had no idea. So I immediately bought this. And honestly, I don't think you need to read this book. A good chunk of it just repeats everything that is included in the 4 agreements. And then the 5th agreement, it's just like repeated over and over and over again, just written in a different way. And it went on way longer than it needed to go. So not my favorite by any means. But honestly, I just need to finish a book because down here, okay, I've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, I thought I had more than that. Oh, wait, here's the 4th. Here's the 4th. 4. Okay, this is the next one that I'm going to start. But those 4 books I started and I haven't actually finished because I just like wasn't really into them. Like they were okay, but not great. So the next one, let me see if I got this right. Yes, Badass Habits. I told you guys that this was the next one that I was going to read. By the way, I prefer reading hardcover books without the actual cover on it. Like I just kind of think that's a pain in the butt. So I always take them off and make them like this. Whenever my book launches, it's going to be either paperback or it will be hardcover with it actually like on here because I just hate the little like sleeves or whatever they're called. I hate that. So this is going to be my next one. I absolutely love Jen Sincero and I am curious what this is going to be about. Actually, I mean, it's going to be about habits, but today I'm doing something that I have honestly never done before, and I feel the need to do. I was sitting on my phone last night watching some TV, just wasting some time before I went to bed, and I was going to schedule a workout class, and then I was like, no, I'm not really feeling it. I should just like be productive and do work tomorrow. And then I was like, no, Cathrin, you haven't worked out in so long. Like at the lake, I was doing walks regularly, and then I was doing a lot of swimming. So I was being active, but I wasn't actually working out. And since then, I have not worked out at all, and I honestly miss it. Like I was in such a good routine of going to classes with my neighbor. Like we were going to at least 2 a week, and it was just like so good to be in that routine and be active and physical. It was so nice. And then obviously I wasn't here, so I wasn't doing that. And now that I'm back, I just haven't done it yet. So I ended up booking myself in for a class today, and I just decided, you know what? We're going to take the whole day off of Instagram. I've never done that before. I've never taken the whole day off of Instagram. And I'm really curious how many times I'm going to be pulled to like click on the app because I'm the type of person where I spend probably, I would have to take a look at like my screen time, but I would say I probably spend 2 to 3 hours a day on Instagram, which may seem like a lot, but also Instagram is part of my job. So mainly I get on there to talk on Instagram stories, but there's definitely times where not every day, but I would say like every other day, just a couple times a week, I will scroll through Reels for about an hour because I'm trying to get my own inspiration and try to find trending songs and sounds that I can use within my own Reels. So I do that, which definitely eats up my screen time. And then of course, sometimes when I'm taking a break from work, I just want to like scroll through Instagram and see what's going on. And I'm the type of person where I have extreme FOMO. Like if I miss a day of Sarah's Days Instagram stories, I feel like I'm behind. Like I feel like I'm missing something. So I feel like every single day I have to watch her Instagram stories, and I thankfully with like in-feed posts, you can see all of, like I don't follow a lot of people, so I can see every in-feed post and I'm not going to miss anything, but it's like the stories part that I'm like, I'm missing out on part of the narrative. And I know it's not that big of a deal. Oh my gosh, I have something so exciting to share with you guys. Let's run upstairs. Guess what is all set up? Oh my gosh, I feel like they look kind of crazy, honestly, but this was the original plan for these, was to fill them. Actually, the original plan was just to have books, and I'm still kind of debating on that, but at the exact same time, like I only have enough books to fill one of these. And I think these are some of my other books. Like these are the covers that I was telling you guys about. I do have more books that are currently being used as decor, but I really thought I had more books. Like it's just crazy. I think these are so wide that like so many books just fits there. But yeah, I decided to put, I've got my games, I've got puzzles, more games, more puzzles, and yeah, they're finally drilled into the wall, and I am So grateful for my dad that he helped me out with that. My dad also helped me out. If you guys remember, there was tubing up here, okay? I never talked about it because it was just a frustration point for me. So this was previously my ex's office. So this was his room to do whatever he wanted, and his plan was to get a couch up here, and then he had put that like tubing system from this the whole way over, the whole way up, and then over, and I feel like my finger really didn't help you guys there, but it was like along all of the edges, because then he had a shelf here and he was going to project onto this wall. Totally fine, no big deal, until he went to move out and he tried to take them down and be nice, I gotta say, like he tried, and he realized that it was ripping the paint off the wall and he just left it. And I was like, I don't want this here, but thank you for also not destroying my wall. So I was going to show you up close with my camera and I tried and it just like wouldn't focus. So I'm gonna take a picture of it when there's better light in here so you guys can see. But there's one spot where like the paint is just totally chipped off from where he tried to rip it off. And I asked my dad, I was like, how the heck can I get this down? Because I just don't want this tubing here. Like, it's not, no, it just like, I just didn't want it there, you know? Like there was no point in me having it there anymore. So he ended up using his knife and kind of like cut it away from the wall to remove, because it's just like a sticker, like a double-sided sticker that sticks to the tube and then it sticks to the wall. And yeah, if I just would have kept pulling, it would have ripped off all my paint and it would have been more of a patch job. So he ended up helping me and did a great job getting that all down. I do need to patch up my walls in several spots because of that, but no big deal. It's down. That's all I care about. So this room is coming together. I'm so excited. I just think it's kind of funny when I walk in here because I'm like, whoa, like everywhere else in my house that I have decorated with different things has been very much so like my aesthetic. It's been black and white. It has been no color. And this is just a throw up of color. Like it's hilarious, but that's kind of the point of this room, is to have it be a fun game room. So I still got to order a table for in here. I'm gonna go get ready for the day, make myself some breakfast, get the show on the road. Super exciting news. We are taking down yet another light fixture. At the end of the day, this house is gonna have all new lights. And honestly, like this one, like this, when I first moved in, this was actually silver and I spray painted it black, but I still don't love the look of it, mainly because it goes right in the way of these shelves, and like these shelves should be a focal point, and I hate the way that that looks. Like I just think it looks absolutely silly. So this light is one of the last ones that will need changed. I just don't really want to change a ceiling fan by myself. So I'm thinking one of the times my family's in town or something, I'll have them help me because I want to put this one up in here too. And it will just look so much better. It will look so much better, especially because this can be seen in the background of my YouTube videos. And I know no one cares, but I care. I just don't love the look of it. So anyways, this light is coming down. I'm just not exactly sure how it comes down. So let's take these off first. Whew, this hurts my shoulders every time I do it, man. Every single time. We did it! Wow, that was a real pain in the butt to get down. Thank goodness, Dad, good old vice grips, came in handy. Got it done. I just need this mounting plate off of here now. I probably use my drill, but I don't feel like going upstairs and getting it. Do you guys love my situation that I had going here? I did not want to have to hold the light and unscrew from up top here, so I made this. But also, this was my tripod that you guys were just on. It worked. But now I've got a little bit of a problem, and I'm gonna just send my dad a video because I'm not sure. This is like very loosey-goosey in here, just like moving around, and I just don't love that. So I'm wondering, like, is that gonna be okay? Is there something I can do to more so secure it? I'm just gonna send my dad a video and be like, this is what's going on. Help. Good morning, Dad. I've got a question for you. So I'm changing a light fixture right now, and this is just like not very secure in here. It's kind of moving around. Do I need to like secure it better or something? I've never had one that's just like, woo, you know? What do I do? I've never had one that's just like so movable. I don't know, it kind of freaks me out. I don't want to put the other one up there until that's figured out. So hopefully my dad will get back to me. Until then, are we surprised? No. Cathrin spray painted part of this light fixture. Because the one part of it is matte black, and then another part of it, hold on, was this, I don't even know if you guys can tell, but it was almost like a silver something happening here, and I don't want it to focus on my face, but I can't tell what it's focusing on. So, doing the good old beauty YouTuber trick, you know? It was that. Anyways, this will not be seen, so I didn't spray paint that part, but I did spray paint this part where it's going to hang from, so I gotta take off my contraption here that I made for myself. I failed. I absolutely failed. I was on my phone, seeing if my dad texted me back, and I was like, oh, just get on Instagram real quick. And as I was scrolling through, I was like, what the hell are you doing? Just close the app. Good. So I spent, honestly, it was like maybe a minute. I didn't even click on Instagram stories. I was just scrolling through. It's just such a natural habit for me, and today's gonna be hard, but at least that's down. That's really exciting. Let's actually remove this now and see the view. Wow, right? That looks so good. Now you can actually see the shelves. It like makes them a focal point. I love it. So the table is obviously usually centered in this, but I had to shift it over so that I could have my step stool here to work on the light. But that's gonna look so good. The light is gonna hang down a little bit because I've got such tall ceilings here. So I can have it hang down a little bit, and my goal is to have it like there-ish. So it's not gonna impede with this view at all, but not be totally flush up with the ceiling, you know? It'll probably be maybe like a little bit lower than the ceiling fan height. About there. It's gonna look so good. I'm really excited. I'm just waiting on my dad to text me back.
Yeah, take one of those little drywall screws, and you can drill a little hole in the side there. In fact, you can kind of drill two of them.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep, sounds good.
Okay, if you have any questions, call me, sweetie. Love you.
I will. Thank you. Love you. This is turning into more of a project than I thought it was going to be. Shoot. Come on. That sucks. This like isn't even screwed in, like not even attached here at all. It's just like hanging on by the wires, which that sucks. Cool. Oh my gosh, yes, now we can do it. Okay, my workout class was so good. Oh, I freaking love Pilates Fusion by Molly J at Lifetime here in Birmingham. Best class ever. I'm obsessed with her, but I haven't been in so long. So tomorrow, don't make me laugh because my abs are definitely gonna be feeling it. Also ran to Home Depot, got the things that I need. My thing is so secure now. Thanks for my dad for coming in clutch, knowing what to do. It was an easy, simple fix. I'm currently waiting. I had to do like a paint touch up as well as use some like putty and fill in a spot where it needed some touch ups because the other base was wider than this one is going to be. So now I need to figure out how tall or where I want this hanging from. You guys are kind of like my guide right now. I'm gonna look back in this footage. Like, is that good enough? Oh no, I got paint on my table. No, 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 no. No, thank goodness. Wow. That was a real scare there for a second. Okay, this might still be too long. I'm trying to put my screws in my back pocket. One of the reasons why I always wear biker shorts, okay? Because you got this little back pocket. Whenever you're changing light fixtures, you can put things in there. You know what, I'm also gonna need these too. But the nice thing about this light fixture is I don't actually need to have the light on here. Like, it's just This, not the light, but you know, like the pendant thing, you guys know what I'm talking about here. It's just this, and then it actually screws on underneath, which is so nice compared to like the one that I did over there. It had to be like dangling and it was in the way and it was such a pain in the butt. This one should be relatively easy. Really tight. I just want to make sure that this all works and I got my wires, you know. Okay, this guy. A moment of truth. Does Cathrin know how to fix a light? Or not fix a light, but change light? Woo! We got light! Yes! I really don't know why every time I'm so excited that I did it right. Like, it's not complicated. Come on. There it is. Final look. Please ignore my dishwasher, by the way. I know you've seen it so long all day. I open it first thing in the morning so that it can finish air drying. Like it dries, but like sometimes not fully. So I just open it and I'll get to it. I swear I will. But wow, it looks so good. Oh my gosh, I'm so incredibly happy with it. I freaking love it just at like all angles because obviously this will actually be in the background of my videos as well. Like, come on. It's perfect. It's just what I wanted. So simple, so sleek. The only problem is, okay, so I currently have that light bulb in there, which this belongs to that. So I obviously need to get another light bulb. But the problem is, it doesn't really give off barely any light because the inside of this is black. Like this one right here, the inside is white, so it reflects a lot of light, where this one I feel like is just absorbing it and it doesn't give off a lot of light. I'm obviously not changing the light fixture. I absolutely love it. I just think maybe a different light bulb would actually work better in there because I'm not sure if this has like those amber tones to it, because that could be making it feel more warm like it looks right now. I think I just need to try it with another light bulb. I can confirm it just needed a different light bulb. That is so much brighter. I'm not exactly sure if that's the light bulb I want to go with though. It was just one that I had upstairs, you know? Anyone else just have a stash of light bulbs in their house? Because I do. I have no idea why. I think it's like when I buy the value packs of like 2 or 4 or whatever, and then I don't use all of them, and then I buy new ones instead of checking upstairs. It's ridiculous. But anyways, so much better. Makes me happy. Even though like I wasn't gonna change the light, like no matter what, I love the light fixture. I was just like, oh my gosh, it is so dark with that light bulb. So happy about that. What's up, little girl? You look super cute. I did not shower after my workout because I knew I was messing with the ceiling and stuff was gonna be falling on me, and I was like, I don't wanna have to wash my face twice, you know? So I'm gonna hop in the shower real quick. What's up with you? Good girl. Wow, it is so incredibly dark in my house, but I completely forgot that I've got a city council meeting tonight. Completely slipped my mind until I was in the shower washing my hair being like, what am I gonna do for dinner? And I was like, holy crap, I have to leave in less than a half hour. So quickly blew dry my hair. I've got mascara, eyebrows on. I'm gonna wear a mask so my freaking perioral dermatitis will be covered up. Let Fancy out real quick and I have got to go. Also, I had freaking lettuce in my teeth for like 3 hours and I didn't notice, so sorry you guys had to see that. But I will see you guys once city council's over.
Angel girl? Angel? Why were you sleeping in here? Why did you sleep in the kitchen? Why did you do that? Huh? Is that where you were the whole time?
Before we do anything else, you know what? It's still really dark. Like, is that okay though? It kind of gives me like, I almost said hotel. It gives me like restaurant vibes. You know when there's like a specific light like over your table? That's what this gives me. And it's kind of cool, but I don't know because like if I turn on this light, look how bright that is compared to this. That's insane. This makes me feel like let's have a drink and play some games, and it's casual. I really think the only reason why that light is so dark is because the inside is black. Compared to this one, the inside is white, and that lets off so much light. But this one, it just kind of absorbs it, and then it's very muted. Like, I kind of like it. It's definitely not enough to vlog in here, but I kind of like it. Anyways, City Council was a fun, grand old time. Nothing too crazy happened this time. The first time that I actually went was just madness. It was honestly just kind of funny because I didn't realize how accurate like Parks and Rec was. This is actually my third time that I've been to a city council meeting because there was something brought up in relation to my neighborhood. So we have been through this whole entire process for several years. It's been like a heck of a thing. I obviously have only lived here for a year, so I've only been part of it for a year. But what we were putting forward and whatever, I'm not going to be specific here because I don't feel the need to be specific, was finally approved. Thank goodness it was approved. There is some political drama going on and someone that has been against us this whole entire time, but thankfully we did not need that person's vote. It was just majority vote and it was approved, which is so incredibly exciting because what we need for our neighborhood is honestly a necessity, and I'm just so glad that we are finally at the point of getting it done. And yeah, that's really it. Oh my gosh, I need to update you guys about like Instagram. I can honestly say I only clicked on the app 3 times today. That one time where I accidentally scrolled through, I probably saw like maybe 4 posts. Like it was not that much, but I was just, it was like sleepwalking. That's what it felt like. I didn't even know what I was doing. I was just like in it, and then I woke up and I was like, what the heck am I doing? So that time, and then I accidentally clicked on it 2 more times because what I realized really early on in the morning is that what I do is I'll get on my phone for a specific purpose, and then before I lock my phone again or put my phone down, I will immediately click on Instagram as the last thing that I do. So once I realized that, I was like, okay, we can't do that. And I did not really feel like that impulse to just click on Instagram when I was at city council and I was waiting from the pre-meeting, I don't even know what the heck that's called, to then the actual start of city council. When I was waiting, it was like maybe 10 minutes. I really wanted to go on Instagram. Like that would have been normally my time of just like, let's kill some time. I got nothing else to do. But what I did instead is I actually went through some emails, which is probably more productive and was a good thing. But I can guarantee time spent on my phone today is 1 hour, 36 minutes. Wow, that's crazy. So yesterday was actually 4 hours, 43 minutes. And then the day before was 4 hours, 41 minutes. And like on Monday, I spent 2 hours, 33 minutes on Instagram. Oh my gosh. Yesterday, I spent 2 hours, 44 minutes. And then today, it's not even in my top because I was on it for 1 minute. Yeah, when I ended up like kicking myself off being like, what the heck are you doing? Wow. I mean, I knew that the majority of my screen time was on Instagram, and obviously Instagram is a part of my job. So like when I'm editing reels and stuff, like that's when I feel like I spend a lot of time. Like sharing an Instagram story, I don't spend that much time on Instagram, but editing reels, I do all within the app. I know there are other apps that you can use, but I do it all within the app. So that takes up a lot of my time, but I do just waste a good chunk of time on Instagram. I am gonna get ready for bed and call it quits for today. Yeah, it's like after my usual get ready for bedtime. I usually like to start winding down or like brushing my teeth, taking my contacts out, making my tea, all of that stuff by like 8:39, and it is currently 9:22. So, Bull Girl, you ready to go to bed? Yeah? Okay. I will see you guys back here soon with another vlog. Bye, guys.